All right, so homie just ripped one, and holy freak, it reeks. Atta boy, that's my boy. Oh yeah, the smile of the relief. All right, take a look. Take a look. All right, so let me introduce you to my little man, Leo Sebastian Duran, born at 7'1", that's 7 pounds, 1 ounce, 21 inches. And I'm not gonna lie, like, homie is, yeah, you know what I'm saying. I'm proud of him. Oh man. Wow, is it different having a boy versus girls, man? Even just this far into it. With my girls, I felt a need to be a protector and to become more of a protector. I started, taking up sort of like defense and all of these things. Like, it was weird. Safety, security, those were kind of my, that's what was more natural to focus on with them. And so as I think of my princesses, man, being a girl dad really softens you. So that I then find it interesting. Bro, did you take a crap? What am I feeling here? Probably, I'll go change it. You're still happy. I mean, look at my dude, bro, look at him. But with my son, oh gosh, but with my son, it's, I don't know, like I've been going to the gym the past couple of days and just been like, want to be someone that my boy like just admires. You know what I mean? It's an example, sort of. I want to be the best example I can be, someone that he is eager to want to emulate. And I'm filled with a desire to do that. We're gonna make a video, a little, our family vlog. We're gonna be working on that channel. It's Life of Duran. In case you're not following it yet, we'll link it down below. But any sort of vlog like thing for our family, we're gonna be putting up there. That's for us and our posterity. If you come and join us, awesome. But we'll do a little bit of a vlog talking about the experience we had. But it felt like a scene from the movies. We were coming on the last few days of the pregnancy. Allie was, understandably starting to go a little crazy, waiting for baby boy to come, being eager. At like 38 weeks, the doctor told us that Allie, I know a little TMI and she might be embarrassed for me to tell you, but she was already like 4 centimeters plus dilated. So they made it seem like baby boy was coming like any second. So I canceled work trips. Yep, I was about to take a work trip week 38. I gotta provide. But we canceled all those things and we were just then living in anticipation. And if you're always living in anticipation, that's a stressful thing. But that's where we were at. And but then that last week or so, we surrendered. I'm saying more Allie. A lot of these things, I never thought I could love my wife more. It's an unbelievable thing. But I do. But there was this calm surrender for her, and we were gonna go be induced on. This was Thursday, but we were down on the in line. I guess the sleep deprivation's kicking in a little bit here, but it looked like we might not go in, right? So we might have to wait another day or so, or just wait for homeboy to just come. Allie goes and makes a peanut butter sandwich for our girls, and boom, her water breaks. Every TV show, growing up in the 90s, everyone goes into labor with their water breaking randomly, and you're like, holy crap, we got to go to the hospital. But then having had, our kids, like, that's not what it's like. But it's what it was like for this boy. Yeah, her water breaks. Holy crap, is a lot of water, by the way. We got dressed. I give her a blessing, and we go to the hospital. And the contractions are coming, bro. Allie wanted to do this all naturally, so she was feeling the contractions were coming hard, strong, but they like weren't. She didn't have time to really, catch her breath. And it felt like she was getting like 5, 10, 15-second rest pauses. And then the next set of contractions were coming, and we were just breathing through them. My arm is still bruised from how Allie was holding me, but we were there. We were fully present. It was insane. Like, sure, we did everything we could to create this beautiful environment, but man, I have never seen someone in just this much pain. I'm excited for Allie to come on a, in a live stream or something and talk to you guys about it. But, she described it as an out of body experience. And like thinking back, dude, with the way she was yelling and looking out into the galaxy and universe, like for real, like it's what it looked like. But it also, like, so as intense as it was, me as the husband, being there. It was one of the most spiritual, reverent moments of my life. And it was the most alive I ever felt. We didn't really get to have this sort of experience with our first two, you know what I mean? Millie, Penny, if you're watching this, when you're young or when you're old, the experiences we had with you were perfect for us with you. But I guess this is what we needed for baby boy. His name's, again, if I didn't say it before, his name's Leo, by the way. Allie, at the end there, was giving up. Give me that epidural. Bro, they did not have the time to get this in time. I kept trying to kind of like lie to Allie, like, all right, it's here, it's coming, you're gonna feel better, you're gonna feel better. But it was still like everything was going way too fast. All of a sudden she starts pushing, just without anyone telling her. And the doctor's like, you're pushing. And we're like, yep, she's pushing. It was like 30 minutes of the most insane, like push, kept her breath for like just a couple of seconds, push. And then my boy, out he comes. And oh my gosh, man, the wave of love that fills you, there's nothing that can describe that. But it wasn't just for him. It was as soon as he came out and we give him to Allie, it was this love of that unit, that mom and son, and I was going to do everything I could for them. And I already feel that for my two girls, but I experienced your heart and your capacity for love expanding. The pie of the love that I then give to my children, it's not now they each get a smaller piece of the pie. It may be time, but hey, through discipline, I can make sure they are each getting very deep, great one-on-one time with me, right? Just all about priorities. I probably need to put this away a little bit more, Not probably, I will be putting, there's no time. I have to play with my kids. But I again, experience your capacity for love increase. And as I said earlier, I did not know I could love my wife anymore. And it's different now. Like for so long in our marriage, it's been, I love her because she's beautiful and she's hilarious and all of these things that she makes me feel. But now it's like a reverence. I admire my wife so much. And so, yeah, then again, that adds to the responsibility I feel to be a good example to little bro. And it's just, my goodness. I wanted you guys to meet him pretty early on, mainly because many of you have, either, sent donations and tips our way. Granted, right, with most of you, if not all of you, are requesting a song for us to check out, which, as I've said a million times before, I am working so hard at getting to. Our focus right now is frankly deduplication. If there are multiple requests and donations for a certain song, we have to prioritize those, right? But many of you have also gifted us stuff from our baby registry and whatnot, and I just want to say thank you. He is a very lucky kid. He has the support of you all, strangers. Some of you we've become friends with, right? But still, strangers. He has his mom and dad, and we love him and we'll do what we can. And so with you all, with this channel and with all of this, I don't know why we are so lucky, but part of me makes me think and feel like part of it is a calling, a responsibility to provide something for someone. The easiest thing is we continue to do well monetarily and whatnot, so that, again, I can literally give and give more and over time employ people. But I think a big part of it is just the message that we put out there. And we're not unique in this, but part of it, I will say, is I hope I can inspire, if not at least just one young man to step up to the plate and be a dad, a net of one, right? There's a lot of young men out there getting, having folks like there's just a lot of bad examples of masculinity out there. I'm not one of those toxic masculinity guys, by the way. Like, freak, let's be men. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean. I want to encourage some more people to just step up to the plate, because the things that they fear, the tiredness, I'm even more tired than they could imagine. The fear, it's even scarier. The pressure to provide, it's even harder. But like this love, everything is worth it. And I don't want to speak for Allie, but I know, speaking for Allie has talked about how society has tried to persuade her into thinking that she was giving up a career to be a mother was not the most gangster baller thing she could have done. Because we've been given much, I think we just want to do what we can to say, to quote my boy Vin Diesel, There's nothing more important than family. So this is Leo. He's gonna join me for a few songs and whatnot. I doubt he will be an interesting reactor. As you can see, he has done nothing. I promise he's breathing. But there's a chance that someone like the only times that I will find to film will be when I need to take him off of Allie's arms for a bit and give her a little bit of a rest. And so I might bring him in here and we'll do some of our songs. So it'll be, as you know, as always, we'll keep checking everything out that you guys send. Little man will just be hanging out some more. We should do some tests to see like what does playing Metallica do to him. That could be fun. But anyway, thank you guys so much for all of the support. And I am grateful for this responsibility and burden placed on me to be a good example to him, to be a good dad to my girls, to be a good husband to my wife, and for this to be something good. This whole channel is about me documenting, opening my, like exercising my openness. I've done those personality tests and whatnot. I am really high in openness, so it's easy for me to like and you know, different things. If you are high in openness, keep exercising it. But if you struggle with it, that's just my invitation to you. Try something new. Much love, everybody. Goodbye, Leo. I tried to get him to wave, but now he's holding my finger and I freaking can't handle it. All right, much love, everybody.